TGIF, everybody. I don't even know if I have anything to say, but I wanted to check in and say hi. I made a snack. It's after work. I made a snack and I came out here to eat it. And of course, they immediately think they need my attention. So I saw a cooking show. I hope I saved the link. If I did, I'll post it in the description below. But it was a public television cooking guy, and he used he made like French bread and then cut it on the diagonal. So it made those little baguettes is the word I'm looking for. And he cut it on the diagonal. So they were those little discs of bread and toasted. And then he, not shredded, but used a grater, a box grater, and grated tomatoes to make like this sauce. Rubbed garlic on the bread and then put this tomato sauce in his, it's just tomato and a pinch of salt. And it looks so delicious, so I'm trying it, but I'm way too lazy to try to make baguettes. And I'm tired, and I'm hungry now. So I made bannock, and I made them smaller than usual. And I tried to make them a little crispier. So I'm going to give this a try and see what it's like. Oh no! Are you kidding me? You guys are obnoxious. Oh, they're worse than puppies. I swear they are. Go on. Go on. I have a question for you chicken owners, experienced chicken people. I'm up to 7, 8, 9 eggs a day. There's somebody, one of these that are laying the kind of blue-green eggs is giving me double yolkers. I think it's the sapphire gem. But I put the game camera in the nest boxes and the well summers in there. They've all been in there. They've all gotten in the nest box. And I can't see yet who lays the greenish eggs, bluish eggs. And they're double yolks. So I think it's one of the sapphire gems. But I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not my question. So the double yolk eggs are pretty good size. But the rest of the eggs are pretty tiny. I think if I bought them at the grocery store, they would be small. Or maybe even smaller than small. And I thought maybe their very first egg would be that small. And I didn't think it would take long for them to start laying bigger eggs. So, I will add a picture for context. So, my question is, the eggs should get bigger as they become more experienced at laying. Yes or no? And how long? So apparently it takes longer than I thought for them to start laying larger eggs. So please let me know. I'm feeding them chicken layer with feed with the calcium. And they free range. The yolks are nice, pretty dark yellow. So hopefully I'm feeding them okay, but maybe I'm missing something in their diet if their eggs are small. So that's how the chickens are doing. They're doing really good. Starting to pick up the rate of how much they lay, which is fantastic. So the quail, I have a quail story, but I don't feel like getting up. I finally moved from the grower pen, one of the roosters, up to my Shire mixed colors hens. There's not been a rooster up there because he got away. And I took everybody out of the cage, cleaned the cage, put a new sandbox in. I did not fill their sandbox for a few days because when you put a new quail in with the existing quail, they can get territorial and mean and that kind of thing. So I took everything out, took the hens out, put them in a container, a little dog carrier, and gave them a sandbox, new sandbox, because they love sandboxes. Put the new rooster in, put the hens back in after 2-3 hours, and everything looked like it went okay because everyone was just interested in the sandbox. That's all. And they were good for 3-4 days, 2-3 days. I don't know. It seems like it was 4 days. And I came home from work and they were in there, and the rooster had been slightly scalped. Not a large patch, but a deep scalping. And, oh, sorry, distracted. I think that is my first monarch this year. I have not seen them this year, so I was worried with all the construction that I would not see any. Now, there is a look-alike monarch. I can't remember what it's called. So from here I can't be absolutely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's a monarch. Yay! I was very worried I hadn't seen any this year, so that's my first. Anyway, back to the quail story. So the quail was scalped, and his one eye was pecked. It was wounded and injured. I can't get a good picture here. They're turning my bed for me. So he was very injured. I took him inside, put him in a carrier in there, and I'm just letting him be alone in there. So I have a picture. When I came home from work today, he was clearly feeling much better because he kept crowing after I got home. So he's feeling better, but his eye still hasn't opened, so I don't know how damaged his eye is. And now I don't know what to do with him. Like, do I try the process over and put him back in with the hens if his eye opens? I don't know if I will even try it if his eye doesn't open. So yeah, I don't know what I did wrong. I thought I followed what people suggest for mixing a rooster in with a new set of hens, or a new quail. Don't you do it. A new quail in with an existing covey of quail. So that made me pretty sad that I might have messed that up and got one of my quail injured. So I don't know. So I guess I have two questions. The little chicken egg question and the quail. Does it sound like I did it right by taking all the hens out and then letting them introduce with distractions like the new sandbox? I don't know. I don't know why they all got along for the first several days. I don't know why it was a delayed reaction. So, if you have any opinion on either one of those things, hello. You're not supposed to be on my deck. Let me know if you have an opinion about the quail, introducing a rooster to an existing covey, or the eggs. And I'm going to end because I'm rambling. I'm very tired. So, yeah, I don't have anything interesting to say. I have those questions. This is in between chasing chickens away off my lap. This is how much I've eaten. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if you will prefer the bannock versus the little baguette bread toasty things. I'm liking it. I will post, I think I did a little blog post about why I like bannock. I'll put that link below. So if I do that, if I remember to do that, this bannock, I did not use the Mrs. Dash for the seasoning. I just used pepper, coarse pepper, in a tiny, tiny amount. When you make bannock, if you put seasonings in, you do not have to use very much at all. So with that, I'm going to go for now and try to figure out what I'm doing this weekend. I've got a lot of things I need to get done this weekend. So, okay, see ya.